if someone says they've got the true ending, and wait, don't be trying to get guides on YouTube because I know who those two people are. And they ain't gonna be posting it on YouTube. Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome back to Roblox Piggy. Now this video is going to be completely different than any other Piggy video I've ever done, but bear with me guys, I hope it's going to be a good one. I actually like planned this one out a little bit. I wrote down some notes. This is so weird for me. But if you guys are hype about this true ending, if you guys want to know the true ending just like I do, because I want it so bad, click the like button. I'd love if we could get it up to 50,000 likes, especially if something that I say in this helps you come up with some good ideas. Now, I was thinking about streaming again today because there were so many on the stream yesterday and I got a ton of new subs, but I felt like I would just be doing the same thing over and over, not giving you guys really new information. You'd have to sit through hours and hours of a stream, so I thought I'd compress down the thoughts that I had in the stream yesterday into a video, and also with some new developments like the title and the thumbnail. Two people won it. Two people know how to do the true ending, guys. I'll show you right now, and I told you guys this before. If someone says they've got the true ending, and wait, don't be trying to get guides on YouTube because right now, as of 8:53 a.m. on Wednesday, May 27th, you're not gonna find a single guide on YouTube on how to actually do it. Because even though two people did it, right there, one yesterday, I know who those two people are. And they ain't gonna be posting it on YouTube. So guys, obviously you know that this game, the main developer and scripter in the game is Minitoon, right? Right? Yeah, we all know Minitoon. Let's just scroll down and take a look. Oh, I see. So there's one. So that is one of the two people who have the badge, right? Okay, that's the actual badge right there. That's the one that we saw. If we go back here, plant true ending. Yeah, so there were two, right? That's one and two. Now, there's another developer on the project right here. Credited in, well, many chapters, additional chapter 8 building, etc. So let's just have a look. Maybe, you know, maybe, just maybe. Oh. So, guys, here's the thing. Wait, hold on. Now, there's a few, but it's so weird. You can't see their inventory, but you can. Right, so I just want to be clear, guys. The two people who have gotten it are the two developers on the project. There are only two developers on the project, which is kind of amazing that they have created such an amazing, well-loved and popular game with just two people in total. It also speaks to the security of having only two people knowing how to do this and not telling nobody. Alright, so last night when this all went down, I got a ton of tweets and comments in all my videos that someone had gotten the true ending, and I flipped my, I freaked out. Like, this is not a drill! And this was when the first person, which should be Minitoon, won it. And yeah, it was one yesterday, 0. And I couldn't believe it. And then I got a bunch more tweets saying, look at Minitoon's profile, and I asked him to explain himself, and he tested it for the first time outside of studio, and it still works. Now, that's how we found out it was Minitoon. When the second person did it, people immediately went to IKEA's profile, saw that she was the one who had completed it. So, again, it's just the two developers so far. Now, when he did this, people were looking at his profile. We can go back to it. And many of them pointed out that he had completed good ending, bad ending, then outpost, then true ending. And then people are like, yo, the secret's in outpost, it must be because he did that and then he did that. But if you go back to IKEA's profile, you can see that she did forest, then good ending, then true ending. Like bad ending, forest, true. So what this means to me is that it's in both forest and outpost. Let's go. No, I'm just. Just kidding. Now, what I think this means, and what I thought this meant when we saw that Minitoon had done it, was that it was not necessarily in Outpost, but my thought is, and I suggest you all do this if you're trying to get the true ending, make sure you have all of the badges first. Like, and I don't know if you need good ending and bad ending, because I couldn't see if Minitoon has both. Does he? Oh yeah, he does. Okay, so I couldn't see this on mobile. I couldn't see, I think on mobile you can only see the first 3, and then when you click see all, it says you can't see them, yeah. So what this means to me is that, you know, he did Outpost, and with IKEA's, she didn't have the Forest badge. So what I think that means is you have to get all of the badges. You gotta get House, you've gotta get Station, you've gotta get Gallery, you've gotta get Forest all the way through, and you need to get the good ending, and you need to get the bad ending. Doesn't have to be in that order. As long as you've unlocked all 13 badges, right? Wait, 12, yeah, 12 chapters, and there's 2 endings here. So once you've got all 13, then you can start trying to get the true ending. If you don't have all the badges, I don't think that you could be eligible to start working toward this first step. So guys, last night when all this was going on, I was feeling a little bit overloaded with Piggy, getting frustrated. Wow, I don't know why that happened. Frustrated with Mr. P, and I lost it. If you don't follow me on Twitter already, this is the kind of stuff you could expect. So if that's your, I don't know, whatever. If you want to follow me, go ahead. Oh yeah, and also, oh right, I forgot. I got merch now, guys. It's shop.thinknoodles.com. Here's my backpack and my dog Kopi. I got Piggy t-shirt, Piggy hoodies. We're gonna have a noodle bowl soon. But yeah, so last night before that happened, yeah, so I've had it with trying to figure out the true ending. Sorry, Mr. P, you get what you deserve. And I sliced up a potato, put some salt on it, and shoved it in the oven. And guys, you won't even believe it. After I did that, I found the true ending. The true ending is right here. Behold. Yep. And look right here. My dog agrees. The true ending, delicious. Yeah, that's my Twitter, guys. Okay, so now let's just go to Minitoon's Twitter, and there was a hint that was released yesterday in response to the poll that everyone said that they wanted a hint, and it says looks like he didn't win the poll. All right, well here it is. Take this with you. Remember me by it. Don't lose this too. On a side note, you don't need to play the other games, any other games, to unlock the true ending. It's all in Piggy. So, I mean, I wouldn't have even considered that you have to play other games. Then I thought, what is he even referring to? And then I was thinking, oh, maybe he's saying you don't need to play Piggy, but it's 100 players to get into distorted memory to get something out of it. So what he doesn't say here, I think, in this little parentheses, is actually more important than what it does say. And he doesn't say you don't need to play any other chapters to unlock the true ending. That's my thought, is that what we're supposed to do, and I think I want to, so there's somewhere that he has confirmed that there are multiple steps to this ending, and he put a tracker in just to see if anyone had done step 1, anybody completes it, and he said a few people had done step 1, but they may not know if they've done it. So there's multiple steps, and what that means to me is that since he didn't say that it's all in chapter 12, I think we have to go back into other chapters, find something, do something, or take something, and then go to chapter 12, and we will have that thing, and we will be able to give it to Mr. P in addition to Mrs. P's photo. So maybe just 2 steps. You know, some people thinking, oh, that's step 1. I wonder how many steps. I think there might be just 2, and step 1 is in a different map. And here is the other part here with this quote, right? We don't know who's saying this to who. Everybody say it's Mrs. P saying that to Mr. P, and it's about her photo. Well, I think it is partially about the photo, but actually not in this quote. And we don't know. Mrs. P never speaks. But this is my thought on it. take it with a grain of salt, of course. But she says, or they say, take this with you. Remember me by it. Don't lose this too. So there's a lot to unpack there. It could mean a billion different things. It could mean that, well, not a billion, but I'm thinking of two things. One is she's talking about physical items. Take this physical item with you. Remember me by it, and don't lose this physical item too, right? So we'll say that what she's talking about here is that maybe she is talking about the photo, and in order for him to not lose it, he puts it in that safe in chapter 12, right? And then he doesn't lose it, but then we take it and give it back to him, right? But it could also be that he's like losing his mind, right? And he's losing his soul, actually. So they're saying, take this with you. And again, it could be anything at all. It could be anyone saying that to anyone. Who knows? Could be talking to us, actually. But I think it's someone talking to Mr. P. We don't know who. And it could be them saying, take this with you. Remember me by it. Don't lose this too. Like as in, you've already lost your mind. But, you know, don't lose this item. I don't know, though. I feel like it's referring to two physical items that that are gonna make him remember someone, maybe Mrs. P, maybe someone else. We know that in chapter 12, when we give the photo that's in the second part of chapter 12, it does make him remember, but it doesn't change him back to good. Oh, and that's another thing. Okay. So if we go over back to Piggy and we look at all of the badges, guys, all of the badges have a white ring around them and show the map behind it, right? White, 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 and green. Now, it's the only one that's like that. And that's significant too. And some people are saying, oh, that's because of the acid or the chemical fluid in chapter 12 that's, you know, that you can't get into. Well, you can if you glitch, but that it has something to do with the nuclear waste there. Maybe. But I'm actually thinking, and I brought this up on stream, if you guys watched my guesty video, and I'll bring this up real quick. All right, right here at the ending, right? It's the pizza chef has a red eye, just like Piggy, right? Just like Mr. P, actually, right? It's the same eye even, right? So we throw the photo, right here. And then, right? Keep an eye on this.
What's happening?
Uh-huh.
What's happening? Wait, Bobby!
Bobby, and I'm not saying there's Bobby and Piggy, but look, it makes him cry.
He's
the red eye turns off.
We cured him with the beautiful Bobby picture.
And it turns him green.
Dude, what?
Right?
20 minutes.
So then I think the guest gets deleted after 20 minutes or something like that. But at the end of chapter 12, while we make him remember that eye is still red, and technically Piggy is still infected, still chasing us around the map, and also has a red eye. So an additional item, maybe we give that to Piggy, maybe we give it to Mr. P, I don't know. But my thought is the first step is finding that item. The second is beating whatever map that is, and you get to keep the item and going straight into chapter 12, and you will come into the map holding whatever item that is, and then you give it to, well, I don't know. I don't know, Mr. P, you give it to Piggy, or maybe you just put it where the dynamite is supposed to go, and then you unlock the true ending. Now, I did see one other thing that I thought was really interesting, and I saw it on Twitter, and someone had said that, you know, when the dynamite goes off, right, there's a flash of light, and the whole thing changes, but it looks like the map distorted memory, right? That inside the house, as George, we're remembering something that isn't quite right. Something's wrong with George's head, and he's remembering it, or he's dreaming it as something that it wasn't. And so that made me think that when that dynamite goes off, and they said this in the tweet, I'll try and find it and put it on screen if I can find it. They said in the tweet that you get knocked out by the dynamite. That is what, and we're in this distorted memory of the plant. We're knocked out, and everything that's happening isn't really what's happening. Therefore, good ending and bad ending, and not the true ending. So, my final thought on this is that that item that we are supposed to bring to chapter 12, maybe we don't give it to anyone. Maybe it's something that we have, something that we've taken, something that we drank, maybe, that keeps us from getting knocked out when the dynamite goes off. And therefore, we see the true ending. What actually happens when the dynamite goes off? What happens to the plant? It doesn't make these weird distorted memories of all the other maps that we've been to. It actually shows us what happens. I don't know. And yeah, that's all I got, guys. I might stream tomorrow. I do definitely want to hang out with you guys on this. I'm gonna play it on camera, but if I discover it, of course I'm gonna share it with you guys. But I would love to stream again, but I just don't want to stream every day because it takes a lot out of me. I am not a streamer by any means. And then if I stream too much, then I can't make videos for you guys, and I like making new videos for you guys every day. So if you guys want to see a stream, let me know in the comments. Put some ideas for the stream. Also, that would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here, also subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. And of course, Noodle on!